they have a shot. And Frank, I am kind of stunned that it's come to this.
Yeah, Benintendi could say, Toronto, don't trade me, I'm not going to get the shot. But he could tell the Yankees, I'll go there, I'll get the shot. I'd rather play for you. So he actually has some leverage in this weird kind of way. All right, we do have one error, and this is very disappointing. We apologize. Mina referred to Shohei Ohtani's team as the Anaheim Angels. How can you do that? It's the Los
I live in
Angeles
Anaheim.
Angels. Oh, I still say San Diego Chargers, so don't worry about it. All right, we're running out of show. Let's go to the big finish. The Miami Herald reports that Sean Payton would be interested in coaching the Dolphins, Chargers, or Cowboys, but he would never, ever lobby for a job that's currently filled. Your thoughts?
He doesn't have to because the mere specter of him potentially coaching the Cowboys is looming over Mike McCarthy this season.
Yeah.
All right, Frank, Yankees starter Luis Garcia reported last night that his shoulder significant.
Yeah, it's significant. Shoulder, elbow
Yo,
joint repair was significant. Aaron Boone, the manager,
what's
has
the
an
word?
MRI and
Damn,
would
I just
likely
think about
go
something. I don't have no
on
damn
the
car.
injured list. All right, Panthers radio announcer, former quarterback Jake Delhomme
My
tells
motherfucking,
CBS
I
that
took
he
my car to
thinks
which car
Sam
today?
Darnold has the upper hand over Baker Mayfield.
To the shop.
Agree with that?
I think they should just hope that upper hand throws fewer interceptions, and that applies to both of the quarterbacks in this competition. Pirates
Oh,
shortstop Will Cruz had a throw first this afternoon that clocked at 97.8 miles per hour.
oh,
Same as my first pitch. Impressed?
on the Kia.
He's a fun player. By the way, Sean Dunster, he played for the
On the
Cubs. That
Kia.
guy's working harder than anybody.
Come here,
Last
bro.
month, Tom Brady tells Variety he won't join Fox in the booth for the playoffs if the Bucks don't make them. Are you surprised?
I'm more
Turn
surprised
myself
right by
up.
the guy who faked his eyes
Make
last
niggas
year.
remember the
But
times.
Another potential job opening for me, occasionally. We're out of time. Thanks for watching. I'm Frank Isola.
and I'm Nina Kyle. You can get the Big Sky podcast on the ESPN app or Apple Podcasts. And now,
Hell yeah.
And
What
by
you
the way,
want, Jada? What's up?
tomorrow,
Oh shit.
I'll wear light, you wear dark. I know
She
you
tripping.
wanted to see what I
What
was
you want, bro?
wearing.
What you about to
So
do?
let's take a now. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, why not? What's that
This
nigga
is
being?
Sports It with St. Burnett and Brian Custody.
hello everyone. We have breaking news in the
By his
NBA's
people.
unbelievable win streak in Major League Baseball. Oh, the Open Championship underway. We'll check in on the leaderboard at 10:10.
Yeah, so speaking
Hell
of that
yeah.
breaking news, Woj, Bobby
That
Marks, they
shit
join
funny.
us live because the first
Hell yeah, I took
domino
my car
has
to the
fallen
shit.
in the NBA. Look
My
what
shit
they've
just tripping.
became down to
Well,
their
my car ain't really tripping.
15
I just needed to take that mug anyway, cause
from our senior NBA insider Adrian
they had told me
Wojnarowski
some
on
break
the
shit was
road to
going on. I
join
think it was
DeAndre
really
Ayton
good.
as agreed to sign a 4-year, $133 million offer sheet with the Indiana Pacers. It's the
Definitely
largest
not.
offer sheet in NBA
Unless
history.
nigga get a
And the
Tesla, that's
Suns are
it.
on the clock. They've got 48 hours to match it. Sources tell Woj Phoenix will
Oh, for
match
sure.
once Ayton signs it.
Yeah, that's niggas had to get them hoes like day
Joining us
one.
now, Woj joins
As
us
soon
from
as
Vegas.
gas went up, that's when niggas was supposed to get them.
Alongside our front office insider, Paulie Mark. All right, Woj, let's start with you. How did we get here?
Brian, Phoenix did not offer DeAndre
13
Ayton
for sure.
a max contract extension in the fall, allowing him to go unrestricted free agency. They essentially dared his agents, Will Duffy, Nima Namakian, to go out in the marketplace and get a max offer sheet, and they've done that now. 4
Whatever
years,
niggas get, just gotta have charges.
$133 million from the Pacers, and now they've got 48 hours
Oh,
in
I'm trying to get
Vegas
one,
to match
but I gotta get
that
a crib
sheet.
first.
All expectations are that they will do just that. But listen, there's been some acrimony
Oh,
with
yeah,
DeAndre Ayton
I
and the
don't
Suns. The
know.
number one overall
Like,
pick.
yeah.
Several players in his draft class got max contracts. Felt like he's performed at a high level, but they dared him to go out in the marketplace. He's done that now, and once he signs the offer sheet, I'm told as soon as today, they'll have those 48 hours to match Indiana's
Hell
sheet
yeah.
and keep him back with them. They cannot trade him until January 15th, although DeAndre Ayton would have veto power over any trade for a full year.
Yeah, that's critical, Woj, because all we've heard lately is that possibly DeAndre Ayton using him as a sign and trade to get Kevin Durant to Phoenix. So
Right, but
what's
you already got
next
your shit.
in the process here for Phoenix Suns?
Yeah, Brooklyn has never really had a significant interest in DeAndre Ayton
Right.
being part of a sign and trade package. He probably would have gone elsewhere in a multi-team deal, but once he signs this takes him out of that. And
So
Phoenix,
you ain't gotta worry about
listen,
your
they
taxes.
have
What?
great interest in Kevin Durant. It's difficult for them to put the
Oh,
pieces
cause it's
together
based on
now
her shit.
without Aiton, maybe perhaps being able to go to a third team. Devin Booker can't be traded for a year with his new extension. And so, I think for Kevin Durant, there's certainly other destinations, other
Right.
teams that remain with significant interest in him. But if you go back to DeAndre Ayton in Phoenix, Indiana tried to engage them on sign and trade scenarios.
Right.
Phoenix has not been interested in that. So if they just match the offer sheet, then they bring him back. And for Phoenix to let Ayton walk, it would be a
Right.
shocking decision. They are a championship level team, and you just cannot let a player of his caliber walk without getting anything
I'm
in
definitely gonna
return
try
for
to
him.
get that bitch.
And so certainly the expectation is here. Phoenix will match
Yeah,
that offer
still got
sheet
two yet.
once it's signed later today.
Okay, thank you so much for that, Willis. Bobby, let's bring you into this conversation now because obviously Brian and Willis
Yeah,
just
that
touched
nigga
on it. But
grabbed
if
the
the
two
Suns do
piece
indeed
quickly.
match that offer sheet, as Willis says, it looks like they're going to from Indiana, how will that impact their pursuit of Kevin Durant from your perspective?
The
Well, I don't want to say it eliminates it,
hell
but it
nah, bro.
complicates things, Jay. Because what happens is we start running out of players here. Because Aiton was never going to Brooklyn in a signing trade because of the hard cap, but that eliminates an asset off the table where he could have potentially gone to a third team. So now the pool of players is basically down to players like Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, Jay Crowder, Landry Shamet. They've got 4 first-round picks, and
Mm.
remember, this is a Brooklyn team waiting for that perfect offer. And when you put those type of players on the table, I don't see that as being that perfect offer as far as there. And,
Wow.
and maybe the picks can turn into a third team, but for right now, I would say that I don't want to say eliminates, but I would
Yeah.
say certainly further complicates things as far as Kevin Durant to the Phoenix Suns.
Interesting. Well, Phoenix won 8 more games than any other NBA
Yeah,
team
that's
last
crazy.
season. If this all goes
I be
through, we'll
doing
see
that
what
shit real
happens.
fast.
Adrian Wojnarowski, thank you. Bobby Marks, thank you. Enjoy the rest of your time in Vegas, guys.
Be on the fucking
Shade
move.
to the
Yeah,
birthplace of
you don't be
golf in
here, so
Miami,
you able to.
Scotland.
Yeah,
First
you ain't
round
gotta
of the
use that bitch.
150th Open Championship in a first round to forget for Tiger Woods. It misses him on the par
Oh, for
4
sure.
first hole. Second shot did it in fairway, and this thing's going to come up short and wet. He would double bogey the
Oh
first
yeah.
hole, and it did not get any better for El
Yeah.
Salvador.
Shit. I'm
Second
finna
shot
call them niggas and
par
see what the fuck
47,
going on,
sitting
cause
at 4 over.
yeah,
This one
they had my shit
it
since like
has
noon,
left, way left. It's a
and
bumper
I know they close at six
on the
o'clock.
12th hole.
I'm not even
Tiger
super
would
tripping, but
double
I gotta
bogey
pick
the
that bitch
second
up at
as
like
well. He
8 in
would
the
move
morning. You know what I'm
6
saying?
over up to 7. And then on there on the bumper 16, misses that putt. He would double bogey
Yeah.
6 over. He finishes second worst after the first round of a major. Here he is.
Well, probably his highest quality shot yet.
Hell yeah.
Didn't get off to a great start.
I be up,
Started off with a
I
dub.
be trying
So
to get up before niggas get up.
I think I had maybe 4 or 5 three putts today. Just wasn't very good on the greens, and every putt I left short. So
Say it again.
in a round, sometimes it just goes that way. It just goes one way, and you
Oh
just got to
yeah. I
keep
mean,
chipping
shit. I
back,
just
no matter how hard you
try to
fight. When I had opportunities to make a few putts, I missed them, and then
I just try to
that
I
common
just be trying to get that
denominator
shit every day.
that
Like whatever
was
drop, I just try every. I literally try every
just
single
slipping
day to
back
get
in the
whatever
round.
drops.
All right, so not a great day for Tiger. What about the rest of the field? And this is what it looked like in round one. Some incredible shots, really. Not from guys named
Mm-hmm.
Tiger on the par 4 ninth. That's Ian Poulter's second shot just off the green. 162 feet. Looks good, and it is good. That would be an eagle. Poulter can't believe it. So he's tied at 13th at 3 under. So now we go to Siwoo Kim on the par 4 17th here after failing to escape the bunker on his third shot. This is his fourth shot. Kim not only escapes the bunker, but he holds it. Let's throw the club. Everyone's excited. Incredible shot.
Yeah,
Stays
hell
on
yeah.
land from par, and
I'm a
Kim also tied at
oh what's
13th
yeah, you probably be
at 3
home boy
under.
like 7 o'clock.
So now we go to Rory McIlroy, and he had a great opening round. So here on par 4 6,
Alright, bet, let me call
McIlroy's
these
second
niggas.
shot from 91 yards
Bet.
out, and it's going to land 7 feet from the hole.
Very
So
nice.
McIlroy sits in second after shooting under 6. That's his best opening round score in any major since the 2014 Open. But the round of the day belongs to Cameron Young, sitting at 5 under par 311. Young's tee shot lands inside 25 feet from the pin, and Young would finish atop the leaderboard at 8 under. He's the second player ever to shoot an opening round at 8 under or better at St. Andrews,
Hey
joining
Jonathan,
Rory
this is
McIlroy, who
Corey
did
with
it
the
back
Kia
in
Optima.
2010. So after today, this is what the
I'm trying. I don't know. I'm just checking in.
Already
I
so
know
you're
y'all
seeing
closed at
all of
6.
these
Trying to
setups
see what's
planned,
up.
but the big one is right there at the top. Cam Young sitting at 8 under,
Like for the
followed by
AC or
Mark
something.
McElroy at 6 under, and so on and so forth. And
Yeah, go
so
ahead.
after today, Cam Young talked about how he's surprised to be leading after round one.
I'm not necessarily surprised, but I think I've been trying really hard to take it one day and one shot at a time. And I'm happy I shot 64. I'm happy that, as far as I know, I'm still leading the Open Championship. But it's not going to change how I feel an hour from now. And I mean, it might change how I feel on the
Okay.
first tee a little bit tomorrow, but I'll forget it like that day.
Coming here, I also, you know, I've played
Okay.
this golf course well over the years, so I knew if I just went out there and played my game and stuck
Wait.
to my
Okay.
game
So wait, it's 2:25
something like this was
before you do
possible. Yeah,
anything,
overall, really pleased.
or
All right, so who is Cameron Young? Well, let me tell you, he already has 5 top 5 finishes in his rookie PGA Tour season, including at the PGA Championship. 25-year-old out of Wake Forest is the 32nd ranked player in the world, and that
it
would put the
is low.
player with an 18-hole lead in their Open debut since Henny Otto back in 2003. And so with golf out of the way, let's turn our attention to the rest of the headlines, and we start in baseball. Blue Jays center fielder George Springer has decided to rest his bothersome right elbow and will not play in next week's All-Star game in Los Angeles. Rangers shortstop Corey Seager will take Springer's spot on the American League roster instead. And the Yankees have placed pitcher Luis Severino on the 15-day injured list with a lat strain. Severino underwent an MRI today after
Okay.
experiencing right shoulder tightness
Um.
and decreased velocity in an abbreviated outing against the Reds last night. In the NFL,
Okay. And
Cowboys and tight
for
end
the
Dalton
break
Schultz are not
part, how much
expected
is
to agree
that?
on a contract extension before Friday's 4 p.m. deadline for the franchise players. That's according to ESPN's Adam Schefter. Schultz is
Okay.
expected to play this season on the
All right. Cool. Yeah.
$7.9
Just
million
yeah.
dollars
I guess
cap.
let me know
Sources also
whatever
tell Schefter that
is.
the
Let
Bengals
me
and
know
safety Jesse
the total.
Bates are on their way to reach a deal
And
by
you
tomorrow
will you be able to
afternoon.
finish it today, or
Bates
what you
will
thinking?
make $12.91 million next season.
And
Still to
okay.
come on
So
Swanson. More on the Pacers'
also I
max
need.
offer to DeAndre Ayton.
Uh.
How likely are the Suns to match the record offer?
Yeah,
And
and
could
if
Ayton's
that's the
absence pave the
case,
way for
could
the
I
Suns to
just get
make
it
a
and bring
move
it
for
back? I gotta be
Kelly
somewhere
Oubre?
like
Let's
9 o'clock
go
in the
latest on
morning
Kyrie
tomorrow.
Irving and DK Metcalf's quest for a new contract.
Would there be?
And where
Would I
D'Lo
be
will
able to?
stand for the spring
Yeah,
training camp
it's
rebuild.
kind of a weird
Also,
timing
if
thing,
they're trading
to where I
Scottie
would
to
like to
Houston,
just for
are
you
the
guys to have
Angels
it
could be
when
forced to seek a
like
trade
first thing
for
in
the
the morning,
historic
but I
superstar.
can't
Fortune hits
rearrange
tonight.
this
Next.
appointment, and I gotta be there in the morning. But I mean, obviously, I could bring it. I could literally bring it by like 10:30. I could bring it right back to you after the appointment, but I gotta go to the appointment.
You got this, brother. I know you've been
What's
working
your
out.
thoughts?
Please, this is very heavy. That's why I got the small, man.
When it's frosty time, choose wisely. Choose
Yeah, well, what
Windex.
I'm saying is
Frosty.
if it very worst case scenario, I pick it up first thing
I
in the
just got a
morning,
hairball.
go to my appointment, pick it up like that. But I gotta have a I don't have like a ride or get back out to the quote unquote real job to do it with it.
Whether you're looking to buy something on the small side or the medium
All right,
side
cool. Let me hold on. Let me look at this
or
to make sure what
how
time my
much more of
appointment
it,
is, so I can tell
Zillow
you.
Home Loans can get you the mortgage you need so you can get the home you want. For financing made simple, there's no place like Zillow.
Yeah, it's at 10, so
Steps
I need to be
away
able to
are
get it
just
by
as
at least
much
like
as
nine
normal
thirty.
steps.
So whatever you can do,
They just lead
that'll be
somewhere
great.
better. Corona Premier. Lower carbs, lower gas. It's your life beer
Got it
premier.
by like 11 latest.
You ready?
Okay, cool. So yeah, I guess what? Yeah, I would just like the AC. I guess right now the AC is more important than the brake shit because they because whatever like
No, rated R.
yeah. Oh, okay. Well,
Slow,
so
slow.
he's doing the brakes no matter what. Okay, cool. And then the
Bengals check the
AC,
box for free.
you gonna
Yes.
determine it and then let me
Fix
know.
Finder. The most complete free warning
Okay,
light
cool.
report backed by technician
All
verified
right. Well,
fixes.
yeah, cool. Thank you, bro. I
Hi,
appreciate
welcome
it.
to Sonic. May I take your order?
All right.
Two
See you tomorrow.
Sonic grilled cheese double burgers.
I'm on it. Order up.
Sonic grilled cheese double burger, ready for pickup.
Feel the rush of performance at the Lexus Golden Opportunity Sales Event. The best things in summer are unofficial. Coors Light, the official beer of everything unofficial.
We know
I hate J Mark. I fucking asshole.
MLS Heineken Rivalry Week is on ABC and ESPN. Atlanta United versus Orlando City. New York Red Bulls versus New York City FC. Rival over everything. Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern on ABC, then 5 p.m. Eastern on ESPN.
Brian and Shay back with you here on SportsCenter.
What the fuck is brick wall?
We're going streaking. Well, at least the Mariners and the Orioles are. The Mariners have won 10 straight games for the first time since April of 2002. That's tied for the second longest streak in franchise history, only trailing a 15-game streak during the record-setting 2001 season. Meanwhile, the Orioles have also won 10 straight, their longest streak since 2016. This is the longest win streak by a team with the lowest opening day payroll since at least 1990s. Let's make sense of it all, shall we? Let's welcome in Tim Person here on SportsCenter to help us do so. And so, Tim.
Today, it's Madden NFL football. Today, it's week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The Bengals. Who that? Who that? Who that said they gonna beat them Bengals? Get the fuck.
It's the Cincinnati Bengals taking on St. Louis.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. The enthusiasm of this Cincinnati crowd in full effect a moment ago as their Bengals took the field to the delight of this sold-out crowd. And they're all set as they'll match up with their opponents. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gunn. To my left, Charles Davis. And, Charles, you focus on this Bengal team entering play. They come in the midst of a pretty bad stretch here. Losers of 5 straight.
So many different reasons teams hit the losing skids, but the best way out of it, something has to happen positive early in the game.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Ravens, they can't be any better as we hit the halfway mark. A perfect 7-0 on the year.
You know the motherfucking
We looked at
vibes.
this team in August, and we looked at the schedule. We thought they had the potential to get off to a hot start. But I
Oh,
don't think
did you?
either of us expected
Where's my
7-0.
ashtray? Ashtray. What? Jada, where's my ashtray? Monster, where's the ashtray? Ice trader, motherfucking. Ice trader, motherfucking. Okay. When is the last time that I seen the ashtray? Ashtray. Where? Yo, what the fuck? Oh, it's outside. It's outside, Jada. I remember. If a nigga hatin', call him Joe Budden. Pussy. Cool. Outside and it's push button. Skirt, skirt. Skirt, skirt. Skirt, skirt. Skirt, skirt. Found the ashtray. Justin, I hope you watching.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is Gibson. And he'll be tackled just
I'm going to start wearing purple, black, and white.
Here come the Bengals now to take over. Under center, it's the 2017 Heisman Trophy winner. As you get a
2017 Heisman Trophy winner.
Last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers.
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how
bring Brittney Griner home.
The game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. So look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And they're going to face a 3rd down. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright?
The WNBA community never lost sight.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. Some tough running, but it only gets him to the 45. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
As the disparities between those communities and the U.S. soil are hurting, it's hard for those questions not to be answered with painful rhetorical answers.
On 3rd down, Mayfield finds a seam inside the 40.
Fuck.
And finally taken down at the 30-yard line.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play in football.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. On the handoff, this is Swift.
Despite her plea, the trial could go on for weeks. Experts say her best hope for a release is a negotiated deal between the U.S. and Russia. Fortunately, the WNBA and its supporters are familiar with being at the forefront of issues in making those in positions of power take notice. We are BG.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Mayfield to throw it. And that is incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert.
They already said they're going to match it. How does Bleacher Report that on 3
One is right through. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. So the opening drive does yield points. Maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. So here are the Ravens now as they get set for their opening possession. And they will be led out by their 6'6" quarterback.
And what I enjoyed in preparing for this game was talking not just with the coaching staff, but with him as well. And I found it interesting that the coaching staff sees him one way, and he sees himself an entirely different way.
Yeah, one thing he said he's always working on, we know he's not bad at this, but his footwork, always wants to improve that, and that's something he's going to focus on here.
And what was so funny, what the offensive coordinator say right off the top, he's got great footwork. Love his footwork. So this guy is never satisfied.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Looking to throw. Franklin. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Franklin. And got his man. Complete. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Going for it all. Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort.
Dollar bill, y'all.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens have taken the lead. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
You got 3 down, baby.
How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
Looking at traffic. 2 pairs and a free exam start at just $79.95. Book an exam today at America's Best.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is Gibson. And able to get this out to the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Now after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Get your soft ass on the sideline, my boy. See your ass a different time.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw, Mayfield. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And this
why
will be
couldn't
good
I
for a
hit him?
pickup of 9 to the 46. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays.
Come down. You got to come down, bro.
They're losing streak, so you must stay alert and stay aware.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Throwing again on second down. Mayfield. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he'll go down at the 28.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Barker. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Mayfield with it once more. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th.
We're talking about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that
Hey
give you
Siri.
the advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. And this one looks good. It is good.
Shit.
Right down the pipe. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So as it turns out,
that's great. That's quality. Return right. Return right. Oh, y'all some hoes.
And gave them exactly what they needed.
Ooh. Ooh.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. He's had one of those games that any quarterback loves, not only being able to complete some passes, but some deep passes.
And it's pretty to watch. I mean, it's an absolute joy to see, but let's face it, we got to give a little bit of credit where it's deserved, right?
Well, the protection's been great, if that's where you're going.
The protection's been phenomenal, but how about how it's been spotlighted, right? Our producer, Christian McLeod, our director, Kyle Bird, the rest of...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Drake from State Farm.
Get this well past midfield before
Stop that clock. Stop that clock, bro.
35. A big play that time through the air. 38 yards.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? The guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field, pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route well run, and the football right on the money.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down on what'll be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
So the Suns posturing that they're going to match it is a little bit of a fake out. But the expectation is that they can move inside.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
What are the goals? 3 rushing touchdowns, 5 offensive touchdowns.
Back to throw. Franklin buying time to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Shit, that was the wrong button. Oh, my God. Woo!
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
Touchdown.
Yes. What a motherfucking throw. Kid, what a throw, KD. What a fucking throw, KD.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early, and found him for a touchdown.
Lutz to try to add the PAT. And it's up. It's good. Our score 14-6. So that drive
Nigga,
spanned
your
5
fault.
plays. And it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown.
Shit.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. From the 6. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Cincinnati set to take over once again. They're kind of searching for that magic elixir. You know, they're moving the football a little bit, but not with any great consistency.
I love that term you just used, elixir, right?
Old school.
Old school. I love that because you don't want to put too much pressure on your defense as well. All right, if you're kicking field goals, that's great, but your defense has to keep going out there and holding the other team.
Yes, sir. 33, good job. Come in and fill that hole, cut him back to the homies. Send him back to the homies.
Put the ball in the end zone and get 6s. That's the ambrosia that they're looking for.
Ambrosia and trying to erase this deficit. From the 27, Mayfield. That's complete to his receiver, McClure.
And he's running so fast. Good job, Terry.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. They'll try and run here with Swift.
Pull him backwards.
Good enough for the first.
Pulling backwards, Kayvon.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
7 yards the pickup there. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. Here's a handoff to Swift, and he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. It's the former number 4 overall pick, Cleveland Ferrell, that got in there to bring him down. After the sack on 1st down, Mayfield. And this return is going to be halted right around the 20.
That might be like his first pick of his career, honestly.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field. And
yeah, I don't remember Bosworth getting no picks.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Nah, wasn't no pressure, Hope.
And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. Got a man. It's caught. For a Ravens touchdown. Henry Ruggs. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now.
Down here, your cover with a year AAA roadside assistance on us. On the ground, in the air, overseas, T-Mobile has up beyond the expected.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
What's wrong with action?
From the 6. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach.
Yes,
right
sir,
now. He
Kayvon.
tells before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And this one too low. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Mayfield now. Oh, he's got a man wide.
Yeah, but that's okay because it was a double.
Get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. They'll run on first down. Swift finds a seam inside the 40. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Wow, I remember you,
So
man.
a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Throwing, Mayfield. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
This is pretty heavy. That's why I got the small, man.
When it's Frosty time, choose Rise. Choose Wendy's new Strawberry Frosty.
Steps on the beach count just as much as normal steps. They just lead somewhere better.
2nd and 16.
Hey, alert 33.
Is one left here from you?
Hey, Mike 52.
Now Mayfield. Complete. It's Johnson. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 41-yard line.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
A first down throw for Mayfield. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Mayfield looks to throw. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him.
Oh, Rosie hit him.
Down with the first down at the Ravens' 22-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
On first down, Swift. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the gun, Mayfield.
Oh, Rosie, get a fucking hand in there.
Great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. He's got it. They're back within a score. It's 8, 21-13. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a Bengals score. is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
Caesars Sportsbook has the Colts as the favorites to win the AFC South. Both teams have a win total of 9.5 games. Talking about the Titans and the Colts. Indy, the line won the division.
On first down, Franklin. He finds his target, Beckham. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Even, leaving. Run by him. Yep, done deal.
Franklin.
Did he get even? Nigga moves. P.I. They gonna call it on me. 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 Defense. That said defense. He said defense. Yeah.
So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move.
That's a weak PI call, but shit.
I'm looking forward to it. I think they got a great defense on that side of the ball. You pair him with Bosa and company, and you certainly got to watch out for what they're capable of doing on the defensive side of the ball. Yeah, when Mac is healthy.
That's weak. Oh yeah, that's weak.
Football down to the
That's
spot
tough.
foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. They'll run here on third and goal. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on fourth and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. It's the fullback with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that's kind of
yes.
rooted in that group seeing
Damn.
the future. And what I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now.
To trade for those receivers. What did Brandon Beane of the Buffalo Bills go out and do for Josh Allen? They went and got Stephon Diggs, okay? What did the Arizona Cardinals do for Kyler Murray? They went out and got DeAndre Hopkins. What did the Raiders do for Carr? They went and got Devontae.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
So you got to go and you got to get these guys in free agency.
From the 6.
Uh-oh. Good fucking tackle 14 to come back and get it. Good job, Quintarius.
Just across the 25. Baker Mayfield leads the offense out for their next possession. A lot of the problems have been on the other side of the ball. Is that frustrating for a quarterback who's been playing well?
It is, but there's no way that the best ones let their teammates know that. They actually take it upon themselves and say, okay, I have to do even more, or I need to play better. Maybe even say I put my defense in a bad spot. That's what true leadership shows you.
Yeah, well, he doesn't need to change much personally. Mayfield's throw complete there to Johnson. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Looking to throw again on second down. Mayfield. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third
Come
and
on.
final
Let's
timeout
blitz back there and
as
see
they
what he
stop it
do.
with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Mayfield on first down.
Let's go. Fuck.
Once again.
Oh, they are.
Across midfield inside the 45. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the league here in the unofficial midway point, week 8 of the NFL season. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis. And it's the Browns who have the lead in the second quarter. The Browns still in a dogfight, but this would be a good victory for them if they could get it. From there, we head down to sunny Miami to check on the Dolphins at home at Hard Rock Stadium. And they currently trail in that game against the visiting Patriots. Devontae Smith, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's get you to MetLife Stadium, see what's happening with the Giants at home in East Rutherford. And they trail the visiting Chiefs in that one. Brandon Ayuk, a touchdown reception. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
That's 25. That's
right
cool.
at the 25
Good job,
yard
Twan.
line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Man, shut your bitch ass up.
So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Off the play fake. Franklin. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Justin Matabike. He's the one that got home and takes
Damn
him
it,
down for
Charles.
a loss
What the
of 9.
fuck?
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them.
Oh, 67.
Defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, third and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on third and long. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Two things you can do in that situation.
Ran the wrong fucking play.
Or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter.
Why is this nigga tired?
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll try and throw for it here. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Throwing on first down. Franklin. And that is incomplete.
He said Franklin, cool. So he does say Franklin.
We talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point.
Bro, get open, and if you don't get open, dog, Antoine, get your ass open. Thank you.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week.
Man, they will never let Drake. I feel like he's just so big that it's like something in the game that makes him want to makes the computer grab him because he's bigger than them niggas.
The starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
They'll run on first down. It's Frazier. And he'll work this.
Now what the hell done happened to your ass?
Second down. Now it appears we've got an injured Raven down there on the field.
Quintarius, what the fuck?
We'll take a break.
Oh, you good?
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Off play action. Franklin. And his throw is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete. They tried the fade there to the back corner, and Charles, you know very well that can be hard to stay in bounds on that route.
So difficult because you have to start the route to give yourself enough space to actually fade away from the defender and stay in bounds, just as you described. If the defender's able to take
he's not open. Oh, he's open.
It's often hard to come down inbounds with the ball and complete the play.
That's really good. That's a good step through and throw.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And
that's a very high quality step up in the pocket and throw, though. Fired that big team. And with accuracy, step through. Whoop! Didn't even. Oh, and took a hit. Let's go, Gabe. Big G.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. From the third team now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Gardner. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. On 2nd down, it's Gardner. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves him still needing 11 here on 3rd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Caught left side. It's
good job, G.
And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
We are good.
I like the thought process. I like the design, but I think he may have waited a little too long to spot his man, because if you're going to run that drag route, you've got to put it on him and let him turn upfield. Instead, he waits until the receiver's too close to the sideline, and they don't get the yards after the catch.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Little boy, 54.
Into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Did I hit my goals? 3, I need 1 more.
A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Lutz will look to add the extra point.
Damn, I might have missed that shit.
Oh, it's no good on the PAT. So they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is.
Ain't no lie. Aquana.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes
yes, sir. A lot of traffic.
Who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Officially nothing on that one, no gain. So they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
And I think that's going to go down as no gain, but that doesn't seem fair for the effort that was presented on that play. That should go down as a loss. I know, I'm a defensive guy, but you got to like the play that was made.
He made a lot of those plays last week. He was AFC Defensive Player of the Week, picking up where he left off.
2 in a row, right? Return right. Yeah.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 15. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. He's played well. Good first half. He's continued that here in the 3rd quarter. But my question, when you're a head coach, what do you look at stat line-wise for your coach? Do you go right to turnovers?
You really do. As much as coaches don't want to talk about that, that's where it starts. When I played in college, our first rule for every game, the team making mistakes will win. And that's kind of how they judge you. Do you take care of the ball, not turn it over, keep it in the proper hands, and give your team a chance to win?
Well, that's what he's done here in this one so far. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to have a Ravens first down. His good running gets him to about the 44. On first down, Griner. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. They'll run on first down. It's Griner able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground.
Good job. Good.
And he'll be taken down.
You deserve the touchdown, my dog.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal.
Run them niggas over.
A yard down to about the 1.
Fuck, give a
now
fuck.
After that last play, there's a Bengal down
You
on the
go?
field. Well, he gets attended to. He'll step aside.
There isn't an advantage if there's one fence that's higher than the other, like we had last year in Colorado, where the lefties had to hit it over that high fence.
2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in, and they'll take it into the end zone.
My goals: 3 rushing touchdowns, 5 touchdowns. I need 3 sacks. And a pick. I need a sack and a pick.
His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year, number 6 overall. As the Ravens push further out in front. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run.
In his prime, he could beat anybody in the home run derby, and maybe the home run derby is the format where he just stands there and hits balls over the wall.
No matter what, it's
after the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Competed in the home run derby with this many career homers, 685.
This is Gibson. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
And he's 42, and I'm not sure how much he's going to have left for
this. The Bengals set to take over. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Going to give this time to the tailback.
That's 2.
And he'll get this up only to about the 33.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And he'll give it here to his running back. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I think it's going to be interesting because he played for the Dodgers last year. This is more of a homecoming again for him. And I'm interested to find out who he's going to choose also.
From the 44, Mayfield. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 43. Here's Mayfield. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
As the AC, the lower number will go first. Shorter will hit second.
Mayfield. He finds his man Johnson. He's still fighting forward. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
I disagree. I think the higher seed should be able to choose.
They'll set up a throw.
He caught it. Shit.
That's Barker.
Chamberlain, he's young. That's cool, rookie.
First down as they're able to get the 3rd down.
That was 4th quarter. Everybody out.
Hank Aaron and Barry Bonds have more extra base hits in the history of the sport. I know how competitive he is, but this is a taxing event, and I'm going to take the slightly younger
Round 1.
Let's just quickly, before we take a time out here, get to the rules of this. The score is determined seeds by the home run totals. Single elimination bracket, 3 rounds.
1st down, Mayfield. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
If you only have to hit 10, you'll get to that timeout, you hit 11, you move on. All batters are given 30 seconds.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Already a pair of 3rd down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this 3rd down try. They'll look to throw again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And he will They'll take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
The Ravens ready to take over. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the fourth. Now a handoff here to his running back. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And he'll give it here to his running back. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down. They'll try and run.
Woo!
I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Bengals will get the football back. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
Straight line, straight at him.
Gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A.
Straight at him, straight through his face.
Now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Looking to throw. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've had plenty of success. 8 conversions, looking for a 9th. This is 3rd and 9. He finds his man, complete. It's Bailey. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
On the NFL scoreboard, 4th quarter now at Soldier Field. And you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. If they can hold on to that lead to the end, it would up their win total to 7. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And he stopped immediately there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
This is a place for believers. And when they hit the stage in Los Angeles, they'll know one thing. They made it.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Second career All-Star selection. Hit a ball 520 feet last year. Understand where we were last year, but he hit for this game.
Right, and he's coming in with a home run swing.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Looking to throw. Franklin. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Bengals will get the football back. Working out of the gun. Mayfield. He finds his man complete. That's Bailey. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop him with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Back to throw now on first down. He gets this one to Johnson. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. A good gain on first has them set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. They'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Barker. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man.
Oh.
That's Bailey. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. One last shot for Mayfield here. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
Damn. Got him in the zone right at the end of the game.
Big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for our visitors, they continue to cruise as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, things are kind of getting ugly as they drop to 1-7 now on the year. And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home against the Indianapolis Colts. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gordon saying so long, everybody.
This is, I think, took a lot of people by surprise. Jose Ramirez participating in the Derby first time. So you got a Soto Ramirez. Let's talk about Ramirez.
Correct. 16 homers in his first 54 games this year. 1 homer in his last 30 games. So just like Soto's got his home run swing going, Ramirez doesn't. But Eddie, we've seen that turn around. I'm fascinated by the whole switch hitter thing, Eddie. You would think it would be an advantage, but they never turn around to hit from the other side, correct?
No, they don't. And I think Jose Ramirez, who has done really well with 14 home runs from the right side, from the left side, will stay in the left side. And again, not having hit home runs